What's going on, guys? It is Needle. So in today's video, it is going to be an awesome one. Make sure to stick around for this. They have added a bunch of new controller settings into Fortnite, so I want to make a video of me, since I make a lot of controller settings video, reacting to them and kind of showing you guys what they do. This isn't necessarily what the best settings are after the new update. I'm not sure what they are yet. I'll be dropping probably an updated video soon after I have some more time to mess around with these settings and kind of test them. But for now, this is going to be more of just like a reaction and some info for you guys that are trying to see what they added in. So let's just hop right into it. The first thing I noticed though is that when I go into my game settings, all the controller stuff is kind of blurred out. So these are my old settings, and then there's a whole new controller sensitivity tab. So this looks pretty interesting. As you can see, they've went back to the old system where your sensitivity is now just by a straight standard number. So you guys can see it jumps from 6 to 7 to 8. In the past, you guys see over here, we just recently had it where it's now 0.75. You can adjust it. I guess now we're going back to the straight number. So personally, my look sensitivity was definitely on 7-ish, around there, so I'll just leave it on that. And then aim sensitivity, my ADS, I think it was probably, let's say, around 3. And then now they also have a build mode sensitivity multiplier, and I think this should be able to, yeah, so you're now able to put your building sensitivity multiplier up to all the way up to 5. So that'll be pretty crazy. So if you play on 7 sensitivity like I do, and then you put it on 5, you can build on 35 sensitivity. Don't worry, you'll probably test that out in creative in a bit. Let's just keep going through the settings. I think that's just pretty funny though. I don't know who needs to build that fast, but hey, if that's you, I guess. So I'll just keep mine pretty moderate for now. I'm not feeling the 5 one yet. And then use advanced options. For sure I want to try those. So, this is dope. I'm not going to mess with any of this, guys, just because I'm going to assume that at default, what I just turned on is what I'm used to in Fortnite, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? Since I haven't really done, I'm not going to change anything. So I'm just going to apply the settings, how they are for now, and just assume that this is like my regular controller settings. But let's look at the settings that they did add in. So starting off with your look sensitivity, they have additional ones. They have look horizontal speed, look vertical speed, turning horizontal boost, turning vertical boost, turning boost ramp time. I don't know what's going on. Instant boost when building. ADS look horizontal speed, ADS look vertical speed, ADS turning horizontal boost, ADS turning vertical boost, ADS turning boost ramp time. And then they have some more advanced ones. The look dampening time. I'm very lost on what this is, but let's take a look. This is defined as the time it takes to reach the expected look rotation speed after applying initial input to the controller's look stick. Okay, this allows for small view adjustments by tapping the stick, set to 0.0 seconds to disable the dampening. That sounds like aim acceleration on the dead zone. I'm not sure. Then you have look input curve, defines how input from the controller's look stick is processed. Linear uses raw input. Exponential causes smaller stick movements to have less of an effect. I'll probably stick on exponential. I think that's the default one. Aim assist strength. Oh, buddy, we got to turn that on 100%. And obviously, I don't know if you guys know, but aim assist was supposed to be nerfed a little bit, at least for like the L2 lock-on feature of it. But I heard tracking is actually better, so I don't know if aim assist is technically nerfed or buffed. I'll test it out in a bit though. Use legacy look controls. Back to the legacy sensitivity behavior. I think I heard on Twitter that, so that, let me see, that disabled everything. Okay, so apparently if you turn this on, okay, so the legacy look controls would then affect, I guess, it would go back to this. I'm not very sure yet. That's kind of confusing to me. That's trippy. Word. Copy basic settings. I don't know what that just did. Copy legacy settings. Yeah, I'm not sure what I've just done, but apparently this is your legacy settings. This creates an approximation of the legacy controller settings using the new options. Okay, so it takes the bottom one, copy legacy settings, that takes your old settings and applies them to this, I guess. So, you know, we've looked at all the settings, we've tested them all out, it looks like. So now I guess all we can do is jump into creative and just start tinkering with the settings that have been added in, see what makes me do what, and overall you play with it and show you guys what some of these new settings do. So let's hop into creative now that we've looked at the settings. Alright, we've loaded into my world, and now it's time to test some things out. So, right now my settings are on the legacy mode. I copy the legacy settings, and it uses the new advanced options, gives me an approximation of my old ones, I guess. So let's just try. Let's just build a little bit. Feels pretty normal. I mean, I can't lie, it feels pretty normal. I don't know if it's the exact same, but yeah, it seems about right. So decent little approximation. Yeah, everything feels decent. All right, so now let's start getting fun and start testing some things out. So how do I just reset this? I think this was, no, that definitely was not it. I want to reset all these settings. Yeah, let's just reset. Yeah, so let's reset them, and then let's go back and let's just try to see how it feels with just these basic settings, because this is like the more basic version. And then let's throw the advanced ones on. Okay. Now we got this back. Now that I reset it. So let's just try these basic ones, because this is around what I use. I use 1.6 edit, so we put that up a little bit. Boom. Now let's just, oh my gosh, let's try to build. Whoa, dude, this feels so slow. That's crazy. That's wild. Okay, so if you guys are looking to play with your old settings, just disable the new ones like I did with the legacy stuff. Hit copy from legacy, I guess, or just don't even turn this option on, I guess. But dude, wow, this feels so weird. So off rip, I need to change my look horizontal speed. And my look vertical speed. So let's turn that up to 100. Let's see what that does. The turning horizontal boost, I'm not even worried about it. Let's just turn these speeds up. Oh my gosh, this is so fast. Yo, this is not the wave at all. That was, bro, what is this? Dude, so this is the speed all the way up. This is psycho fast. I've never seen anything like this. All right, guys, let's just take a moment to look at this. This is hilarious to me. Just look how fast I'm zooming around doing 360s. That's awesome. So that's definitely not the wave. Turning that off right away. Yeah, this is where it's going to take a while for me to find out what's actually the best, because the first one wasn't it, and that definitely was not it either, Chief. I don't know. People are about to have some really advanced controller settings videos, that's all I know. This feels really good, actually. I might need to turn up a little bit, but wow, that felt zooming. That felt pretty good. 40% is definitely a lot better. Let's try 50. Because, you know, might as well test it out on the first day. I'm probably not going to end up using these settings at all. Like I said, I'm going to make a whole separate video. But just to give people an idea, yeah, 50 feels zooming for me. Yeah. That's definitely what I'll be using. But let's also check some other ones out in here. So those were just for look sensitivity. Let's go as far as to check out the ADS, horizontal speed, things of that nature. Let's see how that's feeling. So let me go up, find a gun down here real quick. And everyone in the comments, let me know what you think of this update. Have you tried it yet? Is this your first time seeing these options from my video? Let me know what you're thinking, how you feel, how it's going to play out, and let me know what you guys are doing with your settings. That would be very helpful. So ADS feels pretty normal, I would say. I don't know, that feels kind of zooming. I'm not sure if that's the same as the old one, but that feels pretty good. What about these other ones? Because I think the ADS is pretty standard. I don't want to mess with that too much. The turning horizontal boost. So an additional left or right rotation speed applied when the controller look stick is fully deflected. Using this boost allows for quicker turns while maintaining precision. Okay? Set to 0% means disable horizontal boost. I'm gonna guess that's like acceleration, so let's try that on 0, and same thing with the vertical. Let's just try that on 0. Let's see what that does. Yeah, I think this is more like an aim acceleration thing. Like with 0, this is gonna be no acceleration, right? I'm not sure. Oh, I kind of like it on 0. I don't know. I gotta try. Let me try it out on a higher one, but 0 is kind of zooming. 0 is kind of what I always wanted. So there's literally no acceleration. So in the past, it worked like a car where it takes a while to accelerate with your aim, your joystick, right? You get into full motion, and with this, how you move it off the start is how it's always going to move, which I think is kind of nice. For a controller, at least. If you're on a mouse, it's completely different, but yeah, I don't know. Let's try it out on a little bit of a higher one. So initially it was on 17. Let's try like 30 for the vertical boost. Let's see how that functions. Yeah, you can see now, you can definitely feel that. So I'm not even going to go that high. 17 felt pretty decent, I'm not going to lie. But as of right now, I'm not saying these are the best. I hope people don't take it as that. These are not the best. These are just what I use for the little video. 0 seems pretty fine to me. Word. And then after that, the tuning boost ramp time. The time it takes to reach the boost speed when the controller looks like it's fully deflected. A setting of 0 seconds will cause the boost to kick in instantly. Let's try it. Instant boost when building. Let's try that as well. I can't edit right now. That's the only thing that I would say has been affected. My building's fine, my editing feels weird. But yeah, let's see. I can kind of feel this one, but I'm not sure what it's doing. I'm not sure what this one is doing exactly, but it feels kind of through, man. It feels pretty smooth. That's how I would describe this. It makes my controller, I don't know, feels pretty smooth. So that's a weird feature. Definitely try that one out yourselves. That was the instant boost. And then I'm not going to mess with the ADS stuff just because I don't want to do it with bots. That's something you're going to have to test out in game. And then look dampening time, the time it takes for the expected rotation speed after applying. I don't even want to mess with that too much. I'm pretty sure the input curve you want is exponential. And then I just want to reset it to go back to my original ones. So copy from legacy. Are these my, yeah, so I think this is my legacy. So let's save this. Let's just go back to my normal ones. Oh yeah, I think this is definitely my normal. And wow, that feels weird. I kind of liked it how I had it. I got all my edits down though. Word, so this is just a quick little video showing you guys all the new settings. Let me go double check to make sure I covered them all. I don't think they added anything else too crazy in the game that I was aware of. So yeah, just all these new controller ones. And yeah, like I said, try the legacy settings. If you guys are going to adjust this new sensitivity option, I would copy your legacy settings like I had them, because this is the default what you're used to, and start messing with it from there. But yeah, you could try what I was using, see if you had any luck with it. Other than that, let's see if they had like a dead zone thing in or something. Nah, nothing. It looks all pretty standard besides what they've added in. So go have some fun. This is not a best controller settings. Don't try these. These are not good yet. I'll probably have that out later this week. If you want that out, make sure to leave a like, leave a comment, let me know. That's all for me though. Hopefully you guys did learn something from this and could check out these new settings. I will see you guys all in the next one. Peace out, guys.